So everyone, do you think that you could perhaps hit the ball a little bit better? Do you think that there's something missing? Do you feel like you could play better golf? If you do, well, this is a very, very good video for you. Now, if you think you know about technique, this is also a very good video for you, because some of the things in this video are going to be a bit of an eye-opener for you. Now, we're looking at some great golf swings. We're going to have a look at Sam Snead. Draw a line straight down from the shoulders here. Some say the best ball striker ever. Some say Hogan, Mo Norman. Definitely one of the best ball strikers ever. Have a look at the shoulder plane. 42 degrees. Now, hip plane going straight back down and landing in the same spot. This is the engine room, right? This is how your shoulders, how you pivot, how your torso, it's how your body works. We can see that around 30 to 31 degrees here, pointed, perhaps a yard over the golf ball here. Now, a very, very interesting area is this part of the golf swing, because a lot of people are just miles away from it. Now, does it make sense? If you're miles away from the 2 average, are you going to hit it good? You're not. You know what I mean? You're just not going to do it. So you got to look and say, well, okay, if all the great ball strikers are within a few degrees and I'm miles away, hey, I'm not hitting it good. What are my wrist alignments doing? What's my body doing? Where am I? Now, so getting your hands on good information is a very, very important thing. Now, when you get through the golf ball here, when we go through, say, where the arms are parallel to the ground, okay, we'll get round about because the shoulders stay pretty similar around that area. And we'll get a line and we'll draw it straight down the shoulders. See where it lands here. So it's 55. All right, so we've got 42 up to 55. We've got a 13-degree difference. And it sounds funny using numbers, but if you get the shoulders working in this fashion, don't forget your arms are attached to your shoulders, your hands to your arms, and the club to your hands. And really, by keeping ourselves, it'll keep ourselves centered. It keeps the plane of the club working nicely, and just distributes your weight and the pressure in your swing. It's one of the secrets to great ball striking. Now let's have a look here as we look at these averages here of movement, and I'll just play this video here. This is from World Class Golf Instruction, when we're sort of looking at shoulder planes and arm positions, and sometimes people come in steep and things like that. This is from deep to shallow. The series is helping a lot of people, but it's just an interesting look at the sound when we're using some biomechanics and some evidence-based material. Just check this out if you can hear this.
We go. Take it up. Okay, so inside the 2 average there. Now we're out of it. Down again. Now that feeling, you'll feel...
So by getting ourselves inside these positions, or closer to them, I mean, perhaps we're an aging golfer, or we have had an injury or something and we can't quite get our body into that position. Well, that, I'm sorry about that, but you have to have a look at where these great players are. Now, when we get up to the top of the swing and we're looking at, getting these shoulders, there's another one here for you, 43, 42, down into the ground here. And then when we're swinging through the golf ball and the arms get around parallel to the ground, which is around about there, and we draw a line straight down. What have we got here? We got around 59. So, we got 15 degrees or something like that, over the top. So we can see that, or on top of that first angle. What do we actually have there when we drew that down there? We've got 43. Do it again, because it is interesting to see where this line is now. 50, 59, 58. So 15 degrees up. Now we get here, where was the golf ball? And we see a similar pattern to Snead, don't we? Moving through the golf ball. Now some guys do it extreme, some guys do a little bit more. But when you look at averages of movement, and we'll just draw a line down here. We've got Kuchar from the shoulder down in the belt buckle at 40. Justin Thomas, 40 or 39. Morikawa, 39. Wolf, 40. Rahm, 39. And Johnson's a bit deeper, I believe, 36. But extremely similar numbers, and it can be deceptive. I mean, when you've got different grips and you've already got them in their impact positions here. Rahm with a weak grip, Matt Wolf doing something that nobody really can. Morikawa looking the same. And we see here, even though we see a slightly cupped position, it's a 4-knuckle grip, so the club head's really, really strong. But this torso and how it works, and then how it works through the ball, is absolutely remarkable. And club golfers just, they're miles away. And you know, they're buying all the gear, and you know, they've got the nice pants on, they're doing the whole bit. But we'll see that angle there. They're just not getting, you know, anywhere near some of these numbers. And like, everyone wants to press it out, right? So from here, if you want to press that golf ball out, you want to feel that ball, that ground, you're going to have to tip over the machine here. But this is even for advanced players. If you're 5 degrees out, sometimes your right hip comes in high and you get stuck. All right, so that's on World Class Golf. It's not just that we're doing it for club golfers. We've got, you know, 900 videos. I mean, we're doing it for all players. We see this thing tip over, and that club's going to come down out in front of the hands now, and you can see that could be a socket. All right, and we're just seeing players move the club down like that, but we're just seeing from that position all sorts of different issues.
World Class Golf Instruction has over 700 detailed videos for every golfer. Practice programs and evidence-based material is applied to helping you to become your own coach and play your best golf. Join us in the chat room and join the community of World Class Golf Instruction.
Now let's have a peek here. Love this golf swing, Robert Rock. We'll take it up to the top. And this is a pretty, on this one, a bit of a longer iron here. We're probably going to see, you know, 38, move through the ball, not as steep, but, you know, still there into the 51. We still see it increasing, don't we? There's your pattern. You've got to look for patterns. And then you've got to get in there and say, okay, what are my hands doing? Get my hands and wrists moving effectively. And then all of a sudden, we've got a golf swing. And we can really, really hit great golf shots and get into the top of the swing. This is really an area, and thanks to Michael Field for your use of your videos, Michael. They're always awesome, buddy. Can't wait for you to get back out there and travel around again. Now have a look here, Adam Scott getting to the top of the swing. Right, we'll have a look at the shoulder plane. Whoop, just get on the right line there, jump down here. And we'll see this shoulder plane. Pretty steep for a driver, isn't it? Have a look at this right hand. Look at the angle in the back of that right hand. See those two creases on the back of that. Now if you just set your right wrist back on itself right now and feel that position, get your shoulders matched up, and all of a sudden we can position the arm sort of where we want to position. And in World Class Golf Instruction, I've taken people right through a series on how to build really your golf swing. You know, how to, and for different styles of swings too. If you have the tendency to come in steep, some people do. You know, you might not have that much external rotation in your right shoulder, but really by getting in there and you know, understanding pivot and understanding, you know, wrist alignments, it gives us a chance to get into a really wonderful position. We sort of see things happening like this left pocket, you know, moving down. You'll see this left knee moving down in this direction. We'll see this right side extending up, and we'll see the shoulder. So you've got to work on a golf swing. Watch this left shoulder move down as the pivot moves. The left shoulder moves down, the left pocket moves down, the left knee moves down. See it all moving downwards, and this right side is actually extending up. So we're getting a stretch. Now from the other side here, when we're moving through the golf ball, you're going to be seeing all sorts of different things happening. When the hands get around, for a lot of these modern day players, when the hands get around the height of the belt buckle, this is from this view, same information. You can see how high that left shoulder is. And for a lot of these guys, it's almost like from the toe to the shoulder. It's almost an extreme stretch when the hands get belt buckle height. Okay, so by forcing yourself closer to these positions, you know, that way we can see so much of this left hand. And when club golfers generally work on these shoulder positions, they tend to hit it out to the right until they can just get their wrists matched up. But what we're seeing on the way back is really flat shoulders, which has no, just leave the right shoulder is then not in the way. It's not blocking the head, so the head will sort of move over. And then a very level turn here, and we'll just see that when the hands are around the belt buckle height here, we see that shoulder's really, really low. And you can just see the different positions here coming through the ball. Obviously, you know, we're comparing it to Adam Scott. So guys, online lessons, jump on board. If you want some online lessons, check out Craig Hanson Golf. I can helping so many people from all around the world. If you really, regardless of your level, I work with a lot of professional golfers. Send your swing through if you're just a club golfer, and we'll get your hands and your wrists moving. We'll get you piece by piece putting your swing together and playing some fantastic golf. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.